Hi everyone, All India Round 2 provisional results have been published. Tomorrow they have given time to mention any discrepancies, mailing them to MCC. In case there are discrepancies, mail them. As of now, we are not looking at any big goof up. So minimal changes can be expected, but please wait till the final results before you go ahead and take a call on planning travel, etc. You will have time for another 7 days. Usually they give 4 or 5 days. This time it has been, even if it starts tomorrow 13th, the reporting starts from the evening, or 14th the reporting starts, you will have a solid 6 days, 7 days. It should be possible to go there, join to the round 1 institute, get your documents, and then go and join the round 2 institute. So there'll be time. Don't plan your travel till the final results are out. Even if there are 10 candidates for whom there is a minor difference, if you fall under that, you will have to change your plans. So just wait for that. We will look at every scenario of All India Round 2, basically looking at, this is my scenario, what do I need to do? So for every scenario, we have explained what needs to be done and what each decision's impact will be. So this will help you in knowing the process. This is not a strategic thing. It is just to know what is the process and where you go from here. In case, do I need to go to the institute? Should I submit willingness for upgradation? Where do I need to do this? Will it result in exit with forfeiture, etc.? First, I am not allotted. Who is not allotted? Not allotted is a person who is not having any allotment in hand at the end of All India Round 2. You might have an All India Round 1, had an All India Round 1 seat. You might have taken free exit. Now in Round 2, you might not have had any seat. Similarly, joined and resigned in All India Round 1, but Round 2 you are not allotted, or you were not allotted in Round 1, Round 2. You were a fresh registered candidate in Round 2, you were not allotted. All these candidates, you just need to wait for Round 3 choice filling of All India. You will be eligible for All India Round 3 choice filling irrespective of whether you have a state seat or not. So that is possible. The state R2 seat, even if you are holding, whether you will be able to join the All India Round 3 seat depends upon the state rules. So just wait and look at the state Round 2 rules and decide on state Round 2 joining. States like Karnataka, let us say All India Round 3 results are published after Karnataka Round 2 joining ended. They have a 7 lakh penalty for clinical seats. So such information you need to have before you fill choices for All India Round 3. But as of now, you are eligible for All India Round 3 if you are not allotted seat. Second is, we have a set of candidates, set 1, 2, 3, possibly will be a set of candidates who are All India Round 1 seat holders. Okay, all India Round 1 seat holders. Basically, you went into All India Round 2 with a seat in hand, and now you have retained the All India Round 1 seat. You did not get upgraded. So in the first round in the MCC, it will say reported in Round 1 status, and here did not get upgraded, or did not fill fresh choices, or did not opt for upgradation, not upgraded, etc. That will be the second round status. So basically, you are still holding your All India Round 1 seat in All India Round 2. Where did you complete your admissions? All India Round 1 Institute. Where did you ask for upgradation to All India Round 2? In All India Round 1 Institute. You have your provisional admission letter of your All India Round 1 Institute. You had your allotment letter of your All India Round 1 Institute. You downloaded it and went to the All India Round 2 Institute, Round 1 Institute for joining earlier. Now, you don't have any other institute. It is the same All India Round 1 Institute you have retained. You are not willing to upgrade in Round 3. Okay. So, I am not willing to upgrade. I don't want to go to All India Round 3. How do I do that? No allotment letter from MCC now. First, you don't have an allotment letter. Don't go searching for an allotment letter after the final results are out. Your All India Round 1 already got the allotment letter. That is your allotment letter, because nothing new has happened. Nothing to be done at All India Round 1 Institute. You don't need to go tell them that I want to retain the seat. You have already retained the seat. You are in admitted status in the All India Round 1 Institute. Nothing needs to be done. No new admission letter from MCC. You don't need to go to the All India Round 1 Institute and tell them in intra MCC, give me an admission letter. You already got it. So that same admission letter continues, which means your status continues, nothing to be done. I don't want to upgrade. This candidate doesn't want to upgrade. What do? You don't fill fresh choices in All India Round 3. Why do we mention that don't fill fresh choices? Because this candidate has opted for upgradation, correct? And All India Round 3, if the candidate wants, automatically they can fill fresh choices. But if you want to retain the same seat in All India Round 3, I am not willing to upgrade. Now I have decided that it will be the same seat. Then don't fill fresh choices in All India Round 3. You are not eligible for All India Stray since you want your All India Round 1 seat only. In All India Round 3 also, you will see same retained status. you did not opt for upgradation or did not fill fresh choices. Same, you did not fill fresh choices. This is a candidate who was opted for upgradation. So same retained status only. So you will not be eligible for All India stray round if you continue to go into All India round 3 with this retained seat. In between you resign, things may change. But you don't want to be upgraded to All India round 3. In that case, you are deciding this is my final seat. I can't resign later too. I continue. Therefore, no stray round for you too. Wait, joining. What do I need to do for joining duties or course commencement or start of course? Wait for December 20th. You need to wait for December 20th if you are an MDMS candidate. If the All India Round 1 Institute tells you to come and join the course, many of them who have retained the seat might be happy to go. If the All India Round 1 Institute says, no, we are not starting on December 20th, we are starting after round 3 only, you wait. If the All India Round 1 Institute says that we are starting on we are starting on December 20th, you come in, you can still ask them, can you give me 5 days, 10 days, till round 3 for whatever reason. It is up to them. They can tell you, we are not giving in any more time, you have to join on December 20th. So it is purely between you and the institute. If they insist December 20th, you have to go. If they insist, we are conducting a session for everyone only on Jan 3rd. You can come on Jan 3rd after all the new joinees come in. We will do that joining later. Then no problem. Jan 4th, you can go and join. And next 2028 till Jan 3rd, your 3-year course will happen. So no need to worry about institute not calling you, etc. December 20th, if they call you and insist, then you will have to join. If you are a DNB candidate or an NBE diploma candidate, wait for round 3 because the OPJR may not open up even if you you're not willing to upgrade. OPJR may not open up till the final round for the institute to put your joining date. So maybe you can wait for the next round. Next set of candidates are those who retained All India round 1 seat. I hold an All India round 1 seat when I went into All India round 2 and I retained the seat. I did not get upgraded, but I want to go to All India round 3. So basically many candidates consider it All India round 1 to All India round 3. Is it possible? Very much possible. No security deposit forfeiture, nothing. You are eligible. Will there be a new allotment letter from MCC? No, you are still holding your All India round 1 seat. There is no new allotment letter from MCC. Your All India round 1, first round, you got an allotment letter. That is your allotment letter. Nothing to be done at All India round 1 Institute, which means nothing to be done. Your admission is done. Nothing to be done as far as MCC is concerned. Admission letter, where will I get my All India round 1 admission letter? You already got it. Did you change your course? No. So All India round 1 admission letter will be with you. That is enough. All India round 3 eligibility. So I want to move to All India round 3. This candidate wants to upgrade. All India round 1 retained. I want to move to All India round 3. How will I do that? Nothing to be done again. Eligible for All India round 3 for upgradation automatically. You gave in All India round 1 your admission letter, it says it's opted for upgradation. That will be automatically taken as upgradation. Don't need to go to the institute and tell them that I'm opting for upgradation. All India round 1. Directly you can go in, fill in choices in All India round 3. Automatic willingness for eligibility for All India round 3, nothing to be done. Wait for round 3 choice filling and fill better choices than your All India round 1 seat. A stray vacancy eligibility. In All India round 3, now round 2 is over, you have decided to go for upgradation into All India round 3, holding your All India round 1 seat. So you go into All India round 3. Two things can only happen. This can become a better seat in All India round 3, you are allotted. Or this can be retained, All India round 1 seat itself retained. This is what can happen in All India round 3. In both cases, you have an allotment here. You are not eligible for stray. So you take a seat into All India round 3, you are not eligible for stray because any allotment or better seat will be allotted or the same seat will be allotted. Now, when should I join my duties? If you are MDMS, maybe the All India round 1 institute will say, you are going for upgradation. Go ahead and come back after 2 weeks. Good. But if they say you have to come on 20th, you have to come on 20th. You are saying I have to come on 20th. The institute is saying we will start only on Jan 10th. Jan 10th only your course will start. If they have a policy, they can start any time after December 20th if it is MDMS. Their prerogative. They can say you need to come on December 20th. You might have to go. Even if you are opting for upgradation from All India round 1 to All India round 3, they might ask you to come on December 20th. No other go. Even if you spend some 20 days in between in another institute, that is a requirement as per MDMS, because if you are going to retain in the same institute, you have to go back to the institute and continue. And those 10 days, 15 days will not be accounted. The new date only will be accounted for the round 3 institute if you get upgraded. Third scenario. Seat, I have a retained All India round 1 seat. Basically, I went into All India round 2 with an All India round 1 seat. I did not get upgraded, and therefore I retained my All India round 1 seat. Can I resign the seat? I am not interested in the seat. I decided already that I am not interested, but I was not able to resign after 3rd of December. What will I do? There is no new allotment letter from MCC, nothing. Your All India round 1 seat, already you got the allotment letter. Wait for no admission letter to be done, because already you are admitted. Same admission letter as round 1 only. Wait for resignation timeline from MCC. This, please mail adgme@nic.in to put it as early as possible, so you get back your certificates over here. Wait for resignation timeline. You can't resign tomorrow. All India round 1 retained candidates. We are not talking about anybody who upgraded. You upgrade from All India round 1 to round 2, not that scenario. You retain the same seat in round 2. So this resignation, you have to resign. You are not relieved to a better seat. You still hold this seat and you have to go and resign. This will be possible only when MCC opens up the portal for resignation, if you retain the seat. So whether forfeiture of security depositors or not, we don't know, but this resignation portal has to open up. Usually they open up in 1 or 2 days. Previously when it used to be exit without forfeiture clause, but right now we don't know this time, and whether it is going to be exit with forfeiture. We think it might not be exit with forfeiture. There might be a free exit for this set of candidates without forfeiture, but we will have to wait. Go to AAR1 Institute. After the resignation deadline opens up, you need to travel to the AAR1 Institute, get originals if submitted, if you have submitted, and resign. Ask for fee refund. When you resign, you get your resignation letter from the institute. In case you have not submitted your originals, I went to a DNB institute in round 1. I joined there. My originals are with me. All you need to do is check with them, because you paid fee for DNB only, 1.25 lakhs. Check with them on whether it is possible to send you the resignation letter online. If they accept, then that is fine. Enough, sufficient. So for DNB candidates, that is sufficient. Already round 3 through fresh payment of security deposit, you can go ahead, because this, if it results in exit with forfeiture, then fresh payment. If it is not exit with forfeiture, exit without forfeiture, then it is no fresh payment. That part we are not clear. We already said we are not sure about forfeiture. So if it is forfeiture, then you have to pay. Otherwise, you don't even need to pay. Directly you can participate in All India round 3. Stray vacancy depends upon All India round 3 allotment. So you have decided to resign. So you will go into All India round 3 with no seat in hand. That is the scenario, correct? You are resigning. That is the scenario, whatever you had. So here, if you are allotted, whether you join or not, that will decide straight eligibility. If you join, don't join, but if you are allotted, you are not eligible for AI stray round. And next we have the next set of candidates who are upgraded from All India round 1 to All India round 2. So this is the next set of candidates who are upgraded from All India round 1 to All India round 2, which means they went into All India round 2 with the seat in hand. This seat, they already got admitted here, and originals, maybe except for DNB institutes, all of their originals are here. Definitely fee is paid, and they got a better seat now. This seat is with them. Can I go back? You can't go back. You fill choices here. This seat is with somebody else. You cannot go back at all, whether it is allotted or not. This is your only seat possible. Now you have to take a call on whether I have to join the seat or not. Now what you do over here is called relieving, not resignation. After you join your All India, when you want to join your All India round 2 seat over here, you have to get relieved from All India round 1. You are already out of this, but you have to get a relieving letter from the institute and then go join your All India round 2 institute. We'll tell you how that works. First, get your All India round 2 allotment letter from MCC. This will be up after the final results. After a few hours, 3 to 4 hours, you will get your 3 or 4 hours, you will get your R2 allotment letter from MCC. And All India round 1 institute, what do you need to do? After getting your allotment letter, you don't need to directly go to All India round 2 institute. In case your originals are with your All India round 1 institute, you need to get them. You ask for a fee refund, etc. So All India round 1 institute, you have to get your original certificates returned if submitted. Refund of fee, you need to ask for a refund of fee. They will pay to you. No transfer to round 2 institute. Get MCC relieving letter. This is very critical. This needs to be got. If my original certificates are with me, okay, rest of it, refund of fee, they are going to send it in my account. Relieving letter, they can mail me. So you can request them, please mail me my relieving letter, get my refund of fee, and then because original letters certificates are with me, I will go join my All India Round 2 Institute. Unnecessarily, I don't need to travel. Most of the institutes accept, usually all the DNB institutes accept. Now, this needs to be done. One thing is, when does this start? When does this start? All India Round 1 to All India Round 2. Here you are going to report or join. This MCC will open tomorrow after the final results are out, after the allotment letters comes up, maybe 13th evening or 14th morning they will open up. So report and join an MCC, this will open up. Exactly when this opens, the relieving letter thing will also open up. Are you resigning your All India Round 1 seat? You can only resign a seat that you are holding. You are no longer holding this seat. So resignation window, that is not relevant here. You are not resigning your seat. Resigning means I am holding only one seat, I am resigning. You are getting relieved and joining a seat that you are holding. You are not, this seat, after joining only you can resign. Right now you are getting relieved. So exactly when the reporting opens on 14th, relieving will also open. Resignation will not open. Like for All India Round 1 retained candidates or someone who has joined, resignation will not open. But that will be after the MCC notifies. You don't need to wait for this notification to go and get relieved. So All India Round 1, you go relieved and then go and join your All India Round 2 seat after getting your original certificates. What do I need to do in my All India Round 2 Institute? You go to the Round 2 Institute, verify and submit original certificates. Some places you don't need to submit if it is a DNB institute. Many of them don't ask. Some will ask. Fee needs to be paid. DNB, if they ask, you have to submit. Fee needs, but many of them don't ask. Fee needs to be paid by you in AR2 Institute. This fee will come to you as a refund to your bank account. You wait or don't wait, that is not a problem, but fee needs to be paid by you here in R2 Institute. If they don't refund within 20th or 19th, you have to plan for another additional fee. Get admission letter from MCC, very clear. Till now we looked at All India Round 1 retained candidates, but this is a new All India Round 2 seat. Ensure that you get your admission letter for Round 2. It will say Round 2, it will say the new institute's details. Please go through that and get your admission letter from MCC. Don't fill fresh choices in All India Round 3. Please don't fill fresh choices. Why? Because this person has decided joining and opting, not opting for All India Round 3. If you are opting for All India Round 3, then you will fill fresh choices. Otherwise, don't fill fresh choices for All India Round 3. Automatically, you will retain your All India Round 2 seat. So, this is a scenario where a candidate is upgraded from All India Round 1 to Round 2, but does not want All India Round 3. Therefore, they will not fill fresh choices in All India Round 3. But if I want to upgrade All India Round 2 to Round 3, I can do that. That we will come next. What needs to be done? Nothing. Just provide willingness for upgradation and go and fill choices. That's it. No security deposit forfeiture. And in case you don't get a better Round 3 seat, you will retain your Round 2 seat. Now, here in this scenario, you are not eligible for All India Stray Round. Why? You are holding on to your All India Round 2 seat and getting into All India Round 3. You joined it. What can happen? Here you are either allotted the same seat, retaining, or a new seat. Whenever you are allotted in All India Round 3, allotted itself means no All India Stray for you. So, once you take your Round 2 seat into All India Round 3, there is no stray for you. What will happen as far as the December 20th timeline is concerned? If it is MDMS, they may ask you to join immediately on December 20th. If it is a DNB seat, then they may give you time till Round 3. If it is MDMS, they can also tell you can come later. It is up to you. It is between you and the institute. Please don't insist. When the institute says that you come on January 4th because there are a lot of candidates coming in, we are conducting an orientation session, but don't say that I am going to join duties on December 20th. They may even if you work for 13-14 days, they might start your course only on that date that they mention. So you would be working additional and then 13 days and then another 3 years will be your course. So check with the institute clearly. Next set is upgraded from All India Round 1 to Round 2. I came into All India Round 2 with an All India Round 1 seat. I filled choices and I got a better seat in All India Round 2. This seat is no longer with me. I cannot go back because I only decided these are my choices and went ahead with All India Round 2. Now I am willing to upgrade to All India Round 3. So this is a very clear case of All India Round 1 to All India round 2. I joined this seat, upgraded, then All India round 3. Now this is very, very important. Second upgradation is allowed. No security deposit forfeiture. Nothing to be paid. Directly fill choices on All India round 3. That is possible. But what do I need to do? First, I need to get my R2 allotment letter from MCC. When will this come? After the final results? A few hours after the final results, you will get your allotment letter. And MCC will tell you from 13th night or 14th morning. You can join or report to the AA round 2 institute. That is what they will say. So first you need to do, what you need to do is at the R1 institute, you need to get your original certificates back, refund of fee, and get MCC relieving letter. You need to get your relieving letter, not your resignation letter, but your relieving letter from your All India R1 institute, and then go on to join your All India R2 institute. Resignation timeline is not open, nothing. That is not a problem. You are not resigning. You don't hold this seat. Only a seat you hold, you can resign. You have not joined the seat. So there is nothing to resign. Only after joining, you can resign. First, you go get relieved because you have been moved out of the seat. So go get relieved. The instant this reporting starts, relieving will also start. Clear? So 14th, they say reporting has started, relieving will also start. The same time, you can go on All India Round 1 Institute and then get your relieving letter and then move on to All India Round 2 Institute. This relieving letter is important. Now, what is the confusion is, in case I don't have my original certificates, my original certificates are with me. Do I need to go? May not be required. You can ask for a refund of fee. This is through RTGS, NEFT they can do. But if you have submitted a DD, you have to go. Get MCC relieving letter. This can be sent through email. No problem at all. No sign is required. Nothing is required. They can get the relieving letter through email. Automatically system will reflect when you go to All India Round 2 that All India Round 1 Institute has relieved you. So just check with them if they can give you a refund of fee online. If it is a DNB institute, anyways it is to NBE. It is between you and NB. Get your MCC relieving letter and original certificates and go to the round 1 round 2 institute, verify and submit original certificates if submission is required. Fee needs to be paid by you. This refund of fee, it is 40 lakhs in a deemed institute. It takes 10 days to come. Then before 20th, you have to pay the fee to the All India Round 2 Institute. That is, you would have already checked with the All India Round 1 Institute if we had been mentioning that. So that you can just check. Submit willingness for upgradation in All India Round 2 Institute and get admission letter from the MCC. This is very critical. You are going to a new institute. So All India Round 2, you need to get an admission letter from MCC because this is a new institute. And what are you doing? You are willing to upgrade, right? You're willing to upgrade in All India Round 3. So what do you, back. So you're willing to upgrade it to All India Round 3 after getting into All India Round 2. So submit willingness again. Your Round 2 admission letter should say opted for upgradation. Yes. Willingness for upgradation. Yes. Check that and wait for Round 3 choice filling. You will fill choices, better choices. Now, as you take All India Round 2 seat into All India Round 3, this seat is available. You have joined this and then you are going for upgradation. Only two things can happen. You will retain the seat or you get a better seat. Both ways you are allotted in AA Round 3. You are allotted. So there is no stray for you once you get into the All India Round 3. But if you resign later, then there might be a stray. Within that All India Round 2 resignation deadline, that is different. Now, what do you need to do as far as the joining is concerned? MDMS, December 20th, etc. You might be required to join. For DNB, it might be later after Round 3 is over. Institutes may not insist for DNB or NBE diploma. For MDMS, December 20th, institutes may insist to join even if you are going for upgradation. You have to check with them if they give you time till January 4th or once the results are January 3rd or 4th, whenever the results are released. If they give you time, well and good. If they don't and they insist, you will have to go on that time. If they say that you can come back after January 4th only, then you have to come back after January 4th. You can't say that I will come back on December 20th. Basically, institute's decision on when your course is going to start. You cannot decide. But you can ask or request for flexibility for upgradation. Many institutes may give you, that is good because you don't need to work for a few days over the institute if you are going for upgradation later. So if it is a DNB institute, they will only DNB or NB diploma only after Round 3. Now next scenario is upgraded from All India round 1 to round 2, decided not to join. So basically what happened, All India round 1, I got a seat. I went into All India round 2 with a seat. Now, till 20th I was waiting. 18th my state results came. Whatever, or for some reason, I got the seat, but I don't want to join. Don't want to join at all. So what do I do? Joining and resigning is later, but don't want to join. All India round 1 institute, what is to be done? All India round 1 institute, you have to get relieved. You return your original certificates. You can get back. Even if you don't want to join, you get your relieving letter. Better always to get relieved. Even if not for round 3, it is not a problem, but still better to get it relieved. Get the relieving letter in case you decide later to join, etc. and all. Refund of fee, anyways you have to ask. Original certificates, if you have submitted, you have anyways to have to go and get it. In case you have not submitted your original certificates, then just check with the institute whether I need to travel just to get my refund of fee and MCC relieving letter. Can I do it online? If they are able to send your relieving letter through email, many will do. That is fine. Otherwise, if they insist, you have to go. Refund of fee can also be done online. If it is a DD, anyways, you have to go there. All India round 2 institute. Nothing to be done, right? No need to intimate because you are not joining. I am not joining. I relieved from my All India round 1 institute. I am not joining. Even if you downloaded allotment letter from MCC, All India round 2 allotment letter I have downloaded, not an issue. You don't download, not an issue. Exit with forfeiture. Your security deposit paid, which is 25k or 10k or 2 lakhs, will be forfeited for sure. Within the resignation deadline, I did something, nothing. You were allotted an All India round 2 seat. You made a mistake of filling a choice that you are not interested, or you got a better seat. Whatever be the reason, the rule is, or rationale, whatever it is, the rule is that if you don't join an All India round 2 seat or join and resign, your security deposit is forfeited. So that is forfeited. Nothing to be done. Exit with forfeiture. Should I intimate the round 2 institute? No, automatically your security deposit will be gone. It will be with MCC only. They will not give you back. Nothing to be done. Eligible for All India round 3. Now I did not join. All India round 3, I will go without a seat in hand and by paying fresh security deposit. Again, I can choose 25,000, 2 lakhs, whatever I want, but depending upon the quota that I fill, but this is possible. Now, All India round 3, fresh seat is possible. Security deposit, it is possible even after resigning All India round 2. Here, let us say you are allotted in All India round 3. Then you are not eligible for stray. If you are not allotted, then you are eligible for AA stray. So AA stray eligibility for this set of candidates who are not taking in an All India round 2 seat in All India round 3 is purely based on what? Whether they are allotted in All India round 3 or not. In case you are allotted in All India round 3, you are not eligible for AA stray. Next, we have fresh seat in All India round 2. This is a pretty straightforward thing. Nothing I have. I exited from the previous seats. I have a fresh seat in All India round 2. Joining and not opting for All India round 3. This is my final seat. I want to join and not opt. Very clear. Get your All India round 2 allotment letter. Go to All India round 2 institute. Verify, submit originals. If a submission is required, you submit your originals. Fee needs to be paid by you to the All India round 2 institute. Get admission letter from MCC. Very, very critical. This is your fresh seat. Get an admission letter. You don't opt for upgradation. That is your call, but we would suggest opt for upgradation and don't fill choices in All India round 3. That is what we would suggest. Because if you change your mind, you can always do that. Not filling choices, you will still retain your round 2 seat. You don't fill fresh choices in All India round 3, but submit your willingness for upgradation is what we would suggest. Let us say you are very, very clear, you don't want to opt for upgradation, your call, you will still retain your All India round 2 seat. You are not eligible for All India stray. In what scenario? Where you are not opting for All India round 3. Let us say round 2. I say willingness for upgradation. Will I become ineligible? No. You can just fill choices in case you change your mind to say that I want to opt for round 3. But round 2, I don't opt for upgradation. Then the same round 2 seats will be in round 3. So AA stray is already gone. Basically, you enter round 3 with a stray seat in hand, your AA stray round eligibility moves out. So basically in round 3, if you go with an All India round 2 seat, then you don't have AA stray because you will anyways be allotted either All India round 2 or the better seat. Now, don't fill fresh choices in All India round 3 if you don't want to upgrade. You're not eligible for AA stray. Note that this person who got a fresh seat can be a free exit person, not reported candidate, or All India round 1 not reported candidate, or allotted a fresh seat. First time they got a seat. Whatever it is, this All India round 2 allotment per se will not result in stray ineligibility. We have done a separate video on stray. Please look at it. This, you are taking it in. If you resign it before All India, before the resignation deadline, still and not allotted in All India round 3, still you might be eligible for stray. When will the course start? All India round 2 institute is where we are, right? You have joined your All India round 2 institute. The course will start on December 20th for MDMS. For DNB, it might start on DNB or NB diploma one day after round 3. Check with the institute once. If the institute insists on December 20th, you have to join on December 20th. But if the institute is okay, it says January 4th, 5th, then that is fine. If the institute, you are saying December 20th, but the institute is saying January 4th, 5th, institute will decides when the course commences. From that day, it will be 3 years. You can't say I'll only join on December 20th. Why are you delaying, etc. They might have a common process for every candidate together. That is their decision. But you say January 4th and institute says December 20th, you will have to join on December 20th, even if you are opting for upgradation. This is a candidate not opting for upgradation, should not be a problem. Now, fresh seat in All India round 2. Who has a fresh seat? Either they have taken free exit or not reported in round 1 and then got an allotment in round 2, or first time got allotted in round 2. That candidate and is willing to upgrade in All India round 3. Similar process, get your All India round 2 allotment letter, go to All India round 2 institute, verify and submit original certificates if it is required. Pay the fee. You need to pay the fee to the All India Round 2 Institute. Submit willingness for upgradation. Very critical. Your admission letter. You need to get your admission letter from MCC and submit willingness for upgradation. Willingness for upgradation is very, very critical. You have to get your admission letter, and in that you have to mention, it should be mentioned opting for upgradation. Who will do this? The institute will do this. You have to tell the institute, please enter that details, and the institute will do this. You don't need to get do it anything in MCC. In round 2 institute, you have to submit willingness, and then you will be eligible for filling choices for All India round 3. What seat do you hold? All India round 2 seat. You are going into All India round 3 for upgradation. Let us say you are allotted a better seat, you will get an All India round 3 seat, or you will retain this seat. So anyways, you have a seat in All India round 3, correct? If you are going into All India round 3, in that case, you cannot participate in AA stray. But let us say you join here All India round 2 and then provide willingness for upgradation, everything is done, and then later resign within the resignation deadline, go into All India round 3 with no seat in hand. Then depending upon whether you are allotted, not allotted, let us say, then you are eligible for AA stray. So it depends upon whether you have one allotment in All India stray or not. It does not depend upon what happened in round 2, round 3, etc. But when you take an All India round 2 seat into All India round 3, definitely there will be an allotment, so you are out of All India stray. Not eligible for All India stray round if you take the All India round 2 seat into All India round 3. Before that, you resign and go without a seat, then what happens in All India round 3 matters. When do you join? Joining is actually on December 20th, like we mentioned. It is your decision, or it is the institute's decision, not your decision. Fresh seat in All India round 2. Who will have a fresh seat in All India round 2? Either somebody who has got free exited or not reported in All India round 1 and who have been allotted a fresh seat in All India round 2. So any of these set of candidates will possibly have a fresh seat. First time, this seat is first time, I am not upgrading from any other seat. What needs to be done? But I am deciding not to join. All India round 2, new seat I got, I am deciding not to join. Clearly, security deposit will be forfeited. Eligible for All India round 3 through fresh payment of security deposit. What do I need to do? Nothing to be done. No need to intimate anyone. All India round 2 institute, you don't need to call and intimate. Even if you download allotment letter, not a problem. Did not download allotment letter, not a problem. You just don't do anything, not an issue at all. You will be exiting with forfeiture. Exit with forfeiture, nothing to be done in All India round 2 to exit with forfeiture, don't need to tell them anything. Eligible for All India round 3 through fresh payment of security deposit. So I go into All India round 3 with no seat in hand because I am not joining. In this, if I am allotted, then no AA stray. If I am not allotted, then I am eligible for AA stray. Does what happened prior to this, whether I took free exit, round 2 join matters? Doesn't. Now this candidate did not join a round 2 seat and went into All India round 3, not allotted, eligible for All India stray. So what happens over here, whether there is an allotment against the candidate's name in round 3 is what matters for All India stray eligibility. What happened prior does not matter. Now this is a final set, last but one set, where we have, I want to look at state R2 options and decide. This will take some time. This is basically an all India round 2 versus state round 2 scenario. Okay, so this is a very clear scenario. Relevant only for all India round 2 candidates or all India round 1 retained candidates or all India round 2 candidates. I don't have an all India round 2 seat at all. What am I going to decide over here? I have my state round 2 seat. Ideally, I will take it and go on to all India round 3 unless my state doesn't allow resignation. Most of the states allow, except for Karnataka. I think most of the states will allow. The rest of the states too, you can just check with the states, and if they allow state R2 to AA R3, then no problem, join the state seat. Now I am a candidate who has an all India round 2 seat and a state round 2 seat. When did I get this all India round 2 seat? 13th probably the results, final results have come in, and I have an all India round 2 seat. My state results are on 18th, 19th, 23rd, 24th. A round 3 starts on 26th, one day after Christmas. They decide to start A round 3. Boxing Day, test starts, A round 3 starts. Now, relevant for all India round 1, retained and all India round 2. Both of them are almost like all India round 2 seat holders. We will take them as all India round 2 seat holders now. After the end, or all India round 1 retained, doesn't matter. I have a seat. Most states release the state round 2 results after 20th December. Currently, we have 2 states which are releasing before 20th December. Good. What you need to do is wait for state round 2 results schedule. 20th December is the date where you have to join all India round 2 seat. If all India round 1 retained, your resignation is what matters. But all India round 2 new seat, 20th December I have to join. Correct? So wait for state round 2 results. Wait for AA round 2 resignation timeline. Currently what we would suggest is keep mailing ADGME at nic.in 4 or 5 times a day. Please do that, because the earlier they release, better the clarity for every candidate. Now AA round 2 joining is on 20th December. Let us say your state results are on 18th December, 19th December. All you need to check is state results and then decide. For that you have to, let us say you get a better state seat, you will have another 4 or 5 days to join. But if you don't get a better state round 2 seat, you have to go to all India round 2, correct, to join. That is your decision, right? So you are waiting. On 19th, you should not be stuck up saying that I need 2 days to travel to all India round 2. All the all India round 2 institute will not be available on 20th. So either be there on, if this is neck to neck, be there on the all India, at the all India round 2 institute on 20th and ensure that they are available, and then you can take a decision based on 19th results. Or same case, 18th or 19th my results are coming in, state results. But I know that all India round 2 resignation deadline was put up. I can resign till 22nd of December. So I can confidently go join today, provided the timeline of AAR2 resignation is put up. That is why we say please mail ADGME. If this is put up, you can confidently join, and then without having this trouble of catching the bus at the last minute, exactly what timeline, deadline, etc. You can join, and then on 18th or 19th, in case you get a better state seat, you can resign over here within the timeline and then go back to state round 2. It involves a bit of travel, but it will involve a bit of travel, still more in all India round 3 too. That is a given part of the process. Now, third scenario. Next scenario. Here, I have my all India round 2 joining on 20th of December. My state results are 23rd. I think Punjab, a few of the states, Maharashtra, all these have 23rd or 24th December. Maharashtra, let us say. What will I do? Currently, I don't have any other option than waiting till 17th, 18th of December to see when is the AA round 2 resignation deadline. How will I get this deadline? By 18th or 19th? Mail ADGME at nic.in. I need to be confident. Please mail or call them up and ask them for the deadline. And if you get the deadline and it says 24th of December, we expect something like this, but we can't assure 24th of December. Then you can wait till 23rd of December, get the results, go to All India Round 2 Institute by 24th and get the resignation too. If you have to check whether they are available to All India Round 2 Institute, and then join the state seat, correct? If it says 24th, then not a problem at all. If my results are on 24th and this also says 24th of December, ask MCC for an extension, maybe 1-2 days, 26th of December, allow us to resign. Or you take a call first itself. My results are on 24th of December. I have to take a call between these two. So either I am going with All India round 2, maybe, or in All India round 2, I'll wait on 24th of December, and in case my results come in the afternoon, I'll resign immediately. If this is a better seat. Otherwise, I go with that. But I'll go there and stay. Maybe my classes would start, so I'll go there and stay. So that needs to be decided based on the date. In case there is a final scenario. All India round 2, 20th December. I don't know the resignation timeline. My state round 2, 24th December. MCC does not publish this resignation deadline at all. Very tricky case. We should somehow get the resignation deadline, but if MCC has not published the resignation deadline, very, very tricky case. 20th December, if you don't get it, you have to take a call on joining this, assuming that they will allow you to resign, or you have to skip this if you think that you will get a far better state round 2 seat. That is a pure call. Maybe allotment mapping, some things will help you, but nobody will be able to assure. It will give you a risk or some nudge to take you, reduce the level of risk possibly, knowing that this is what is the risk. Okay, let us go. In case it doesn't work, at least I have the same seat in All India round 3. I did not join this and went ahead for state. At least I'll get the same seat in All India round 3. Kind of a consideration will come. We'll come to that. But at least till 18th, 19th, you wait for the resignation deadline. If not, take a decision between those seats. Your decision need not necessarily be like, I wish to go to state round 2. Because it will be a better seat. Maybe you think there is very, very less chance. I'll stick with All India round 2 and then go ahead with All India round 3. In that case, states options may become minimal. Even if you get your state round 2 seat, there, unless MCC then says there is a resignation deadline, you will not be able to resign your All India round 2 seat. Last year, MCC did something like that. They allowed resignation during All India round 3, but after that, there is a lot of confusion on that. We'll deal with that separately. Now, basically, the last option is All India round 2 joining is on 20th December. I know that state results are on 26th December and resignation deadline says 24th December. So I for sure know that my state results will come in later. I will not be able to resign my All India round 2 seat, or I have to wait for some leeway which all MCC gives later during All India round 3. That is very, very critical. So please check that part. In this scenario, you have to take a call earlier itself. If you are going for state, you should be resigning this All India round 2 seat before 24th. If that is the case, without a seat in hand, you will go to state. That is a tricky scenario. So if this kind of a scenario happens and you already have a state round 1 seat, you can decide saying, okay, I will skip this All India round 2 seat. I have my state seat, so I will confidently go to state round 2 with at least this. This might be a better seat, but I am having my state seat. So all these considerations will come in. It is a little tricky only. Some things like allotment mapping, last year's trends will help, but not 100%, but it will help you take decisions. Like let us say there are 2 seats above me in state. Both the candidates have already been allotted in All India. I have spoken to them. They have moving out to All India. So those seats will be vacant for me in state round 2. So I can confidently wait for state round 2. All these are data based. That is why whenever somebody says ZyNerd is just data, data is everything. You get a better decision through data, that helps really. So please go through that in case it is required. Don't spend too much time if it is not required. If it is a straightforward decision, All India round 2 to state round 2, I can upgrade. No problem. The timelines permit, nothing to be done. You just need to fill better choices. Nothing else. There is nothing else. So in that case, don't look at data unless it is for a curiosity factor. We don't suggest that. But otherwise, look at data. So basically, that is one. And finally, this is, I have not decided yet. I am waiting for the schedules and other results. I have nothing to decide. I am All India round 2 allotted or whatever. I am retained. I don't have any decisions to make. You still wait. Once you decide, you fall under one of these scenarios. You decide to resign the seat, you will fall under one of those scenarios that we discussed, go back. If you decide to join the seat and go for All India round 3, better choices, you will fall under one of these scenarios. But decide before December 20th. So that is what we have. All the best to all the candidates. We will run a separate thing on OPJR too. OPJR, this is the process, but we'll run a separate session on OPJR because we don't know how round 2 OPJR is going to be. Also note that OPJR is only required for DNB or NBE diploma candidates, not required for R1 retained OPJR is not required, and R2 newly allotted or upgraded, they need to do OPJR again. It will come up only after a day or half a day after all India round 2 final results are published, maybe on 14th afternoon only. So OPJR might take some time. Know that. We will look at OPJR because last time we did OPJR assuming that it will be similar to last year, but it did not work out. This time the round 2 upgradation, how it is going to work for this set of candidates, R2 new or upgraded candidates, how it is going to work in OPJR. We'll have a look at it and then get back to you with a session. Thanks a lot for watching. All the best for all the candidates. For the rest of the candidates, something good is waiting for you. We pray that there's something good for waiting for you. All the best for you too.